Everybody sit down, sit down. I only need the majority of you for just a few seconds. I'm gonna need everybody to stake a claim on what they're bringing, and then once you tell me what you're gonna bring, you can go, and then I just need the two of you to stay, and we'll hash out the rest. Okay. So, yes, this is obviously about Thanksgiving. What else would it be about? What did the text say? Exactly. Okay, so the turkey, arguably the most important part, I think we decided on, Uncle. Right. So you're still good to bring that. Are you gonna cook it beforehand, or do you want to show up early and cook it here? Okay. It's up to you. I really don't care. Just temperature wise, like freshness may be better, but if you can't get all the kids rounded up and get her that early, I understand. Make it at home, that's fine. You can think on it and decide. Just let me know before the day of, obviously, because I'll need to have either the oven or the oil ready, whichever one you decide to do. So yes. If that's all you think you're supposed to be bringing, then yeah, you can go ahead and go. Okay. So, just, and did we want to do like a vegetarian, vegan option, like a tofurkey or some other kind of meat substitute? Because I know Brandon's girlfriend is vegetarian and I don't want her to be left out. Okay, yeah. If you're sure she's fine. Okay, alright. So scratch that idea. I was just trying to be nice. Now, next, potatoes. Does anyone care what kind? Mashed, I assumed, but we could do scalloped or something. No, we're not making a special kind just with lumps in them, Chase, because it's disgusting. Okay, so that's great. Okay, that works. And then for the stuffing, anybody? I need someone new to volunteer because after last year's disaster. No, we don't blame you, Grandma, but it was a bit of a debacle. So, okay. That works. Just don't forget to probably double up on whatever recipe you find because we always run out. Next, cranberry sauce and rolls. Like, why don't we just put those together because they're both pretty simple. Okay, yeah. Got you. And then deviled eggs. I know not everyone likes them, but the people that do are pretty passionate about it. So, do one of you want to volunteer? Okay, cool. That works. Yes. And then the sweet potato casserole, I figured I'd make again. As long as everyone's okay with it. I think it goes over pretty well. And I'm used to it by now. Okay. And then, so we have green beans and corn. Again, I'm just going to combine those because they're pretty simple. Okay. And then gravy. So I just have gravy. White or brown, both. Does anyone have a preference? Okay. If you want to make both, I don't think anyone's gonna object, so And then drinks. So I can, since we're having it here, make some like sweet tea, maybe a lemonade, but could somebody bring like other drinks, soda, maybe some other kind of fruit juice for the kids, or waters. Okay, yep. Yeah, just make sure you grab a couple, you know, from the Pepsi, couple from Coke, and make sure there's at least one kind of diet, because you never know. And then, oh, also the mac and cheese, because Aunt Becky is not going to be here this year. Her and Uncle Chris are going out of town. They're going to see his family. She's normally the one who makes it, so I know it's a little bit to live up to. The pressure is there, but somebody's gonna have to do it, and it cannot be me. You sure, Mom? Okay. You can maybe text her for the recipe. I'm sure that she wouldn't mind sharing it with you. I mean, I am gonna make a big deal about it if it's not exactly the same, but no pressure. Okay, so the last thing food-wise is dessert. So obviously a pumpkin pie and like a pecan pie. Does anyone want one or both? Okay. Okay, so does anyone want any other kind of desserts? Another pie, a cake, cookies, jello, like, just let me know. If someone has something they want to make, now's the time to shout it out. Okay, well, I'll probably just try to make some kind of cookie or something that the kids will like better, because I don't see them eating a lot of pumpkin pie. Yeah, so just something simple, but grab and go. You know, they like to run around and play while they're here together. Okay, so yes, I think that's all the food. Does anyone have anything that they want to add? Yes, no, maybe so. Yeah, we do have green beans, but if you want green bean casserole, we could swap it out or just have both. Okay. Alrighty then, well, as long as you have something assigned, does everyone have something? Okay, good. Then you are all, except for the two of you, dismissed. We have a few other things to discuss that are going on that day. Okay. So, the first thing, actually the first and the easiest thing is, who is bringing the carving knife? I don't think Uncle Billy has one. He may. But I don't really trust him with a knife. I barely trust him to make the turkey. He just has a very energy. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So that was one little thing. So the next thing is, how do we want to set up the time, like letting everyone know the time? Do we just want to send out like a mass text, or do we want to like go through like making a Facebook group? I mean, obviously we know the day, but I wasn't sure if everyone was good for lunch. So you just pick a time and they'll make it work or they won't. Honestly, I'm fine with that. Okay. That's fine. And then, oh yeah, also extra seating, because the space is pretty decently sized, but while everyone's eating, they're probably gonna be seated, and so some like foldable chairs or something would be good. Do you guys have any? I probably honestly should have asked that while everyone was still in here, or just ask them to bring any if they have some. But okay, So you have 2 or 3 from ball season. Yeah, I think I can ask Brittany, but I think we have some. Yeah, I'll definitely have to ask her when she gets home. But so you have 3, and what about you? 1 or 2. I mean, we can probably comfortably see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're between the couches, recliners, and love seats. Probably 9, and then the table can seat 4 more, and then the bar has 3 stools. So that will probably be enough. We can put the kids on the floor if we have to. They don't care anyway. So yeah, just bring the few that you have between the 2 of you. It should be enough extra space because we have those like TV tray things that we can put in front of them at the chair. So that will work. And then the last thing, Thanksgiving related, is decorations. I do have some stuff from last year, like that centerpiece. I think that's fine to reuse. I have like a little turkey that can go on the door. But do you guys think that we should do any kind of like flowers or pumpkin like any kind of decorations? Like what's the, I know some of us aren't here this year, so we can keep it more chill, or we can go all out. It really doesn't matter to me. Okay. Yeah, if you have like placemats, that would be cute. Like a little. Okay, so just bring that and just come a little early, and you can set up those few things, and then we'll just put out the things, the few that I have in storage. I don't think it needs to be a big affair. We can keep it more casual this year. So like, okay, so that should be it for Thanksgiving, but I did have a few questions about Christmas because we always plan ahead since they're so close together. So I just wanted to get your guys' thoughts on what we should do at Thanksgiving. I just want to go ahead and run it through by you guys. So in regards to like the drawing of names, like Secret Santa, do we want to do that again this year? Obviously not everyone has to participate like always, but I don't know I think last year's was maybe not the best it's been, so we could do it, or we can maybe do like Dirty Santa, something that's a little more fun, or maybe both. What do you guys think? I mean, I like Secret Santa, but I do think that we have a few family members who are a little lazy about their gift purchasing for it, and so people who like work really hard to get something nice for their Secret Santa, it can kind of become a little imbalanced and not, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. We always have the price cap anyways, so. Okay, so we'll do it, and the same as last year. Anyone who doesn't want to participate, they don't have to. But what about Dirty Santa? Do you think we should add that into the repertoire this year? Yeah, obviously just for the adults, the kids. They wouldn't understand what was going on and would just be mad someone stole their toy. So yeah, I think it could be fun. What do you think about maybe like a $20 price cap? You don't want to spend too much money on it. It's mostly just for fun. Yeah, and then, okay, so I know we've added a few more children this year. So I was wondering, like, how is everyone buying for all the kids? Or do we want to, like, let, like, certain aunts and uncles buy for certain kids and then kind of rotate it? Because with the addition of the foster kids this year, it's a lot more kids. And I know everyone has a lot of people to buy for. So, okay. Yeah. That makes Yeah, that'll work. Okay. For sure. Okay, and then the last thing, but arguably the most important, is what the fuck are we getting for Grandma? I know last year her little rolling kitchen island thing was a big hit, but I think I'm kind of scrounging for ideas this time. I know what she wants, but I know we don't want to give it to her. Come on, you know what she wants. She wants a new set of family portraits. But it's so hard to get everyone on board, especially my brothers, your sister. They didn't want their picture taken. Like, any of us want our picture taken, but she loves them. That's all that's in her house is 800 million pictures of all of us. And the big picture, you know, the one that's on the wall behind the couch that has everybody, you know, this set of siblings and that set of siblings and everyone and this family. They're like 10 years old at this point. I mean, I might be exaggerating, but it's close. They're like 8 years at least. So I know that's what she wants, but I just don't know if we can get everyone on board. So does anyone have any backup ideas? That's pretty much where I'm at too. Okay, so maybe we'll just put the feelers out to everybody and try to guilt trip and weasel our way into getting them to do what we want them to do, and we'll see like a head count on Thanksgiving where we're at, who we have gotten a yes from, and who's being a little bitch still, and then we'll go from there. If we get enough, we'll do it. If not, well, we have until then to think of something else. Or I mean, at that point I guess we could just ask her what the fuck she wants. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I'll obviously work on my brothers, but they're assholes. I mean, ultimately, if we can get everyone but them, I say we just do it without them, because they never show up to anything anyways. I mean, they're not even here today, so. Okay, alright, yeah, that's it. So just put the pressure on, and we will reconvene on this at Thanksgiving, which is soon, so soon. So yeah, I guess you guys can go too. I will see you probably not before Thanksgiving, so I'll see you in a couple weeks. All right, love you guys.